Wow, talk about inspirational. Congratulations to our 4 finalists. And now for the moment you're all waiting for, our 2020 ATHENA Award recipient in the public sector category is Ms. Chevy Humphrey.
This is really amazing. Wow, I think that's what you said last time, Cindy, was wow, wow. Wow, sorry, okay. I had to prepare my thoughts because my team told me that if I didn't, I would ramble. So I don't want to ramble. Wow. I only wish my mom and dad could have been here to see me receive this prestigious award. My mom lived with me for 13 years before she passed away a few years ago. I always said I was taking care of her, but really she was taking care of me. And I think that's what she told everybody else. And my father, who lived with me for 5 years, just recently moved into memory care with dementia, but I still tell him everything. And I don't know if he understands me, but he seems like he does, and it's really neat. They have left such an imprint on me. Their experiences and perseverance through adversity and racism created a strong foundation in embedding strong values and developed the pathway to realize and achieve my dreams. My mother told me at a very, very early age that she was sorry to tell me that I had 2 strikes against me in this world. She said, "You are a woman and you are Black. This means that you need to perform at 200% so that you have 100% in your back pocket." She ended the conversation that I should always remember that when someone helps you, you need to give that back tenfold to others. This message has stayed with me and is built in the fabric of my inner core. My father, on the other hand, was a man of few words. He was a policeman, so he didn't have a lot to say. He was very unassuming and said that education and knowledge is power, and no one can ever take that away from you. When I was younger, my parents bused me to school outside my neighborhood so that I could have a better education. I felt bad for the other kids in my neighborhood that I would have this access to learning and they wouldn't. I was aware there was a need in a neighborhood, in my neighborhood, and I had a higher purpose. So I developed an idea that I would hold an after-school session in my garage for all my friends in the neighborhood so that I could teach them what the wealthy schools taught me. And every time my friends learned something, I would reward them with one of my toys. Let's just say my parents spent a fortune on toys. This shaped my way of thinking about what is possible and that everyone deserves equality and an opportunity to learn. I've dedicated my career in this same pursuit. This simple idea of creating an equal playing field in science learning is what my ongoing quest and passion is today. As the Hazel A. Hare President and CEO of Arizona Science Center, taking what we do at the center outside the walls to every county in the state through our many programs, schools, is what really matters. Early in my career, my mentor in Houston, Texas told me that it would be decades before they would hire me as a CEO of a nonprofit because of my color. In exploring options, I decided the best decision was to relocate to a place where there were greater opportunities. I heard that Phoenix was the Wild West and had its own culture and fierce hunger to always do more. I was also inspired by the Phoenix because of where the name came from. The phoenix can survive in the hottest part of the fire and shape a future of emancipation from it. I knew that through all of the adversity in my life, that Phoenix would be the place to realize my aspirations, goals, and dreams. My daughter and I came to Phoenix knowing one person. It was a person who hired me. I took a $20,000 pay cut and accepted the job as a single mother because I knew that this job would help me on my journey to achieve my goal of becoming a CEO of a nonprofit organization. I'm not going to lie. Being a single parent and not knowing anyone in the new city was hard. The struggle was real. I had the huge responsibility of providing for my family and being a role model of my daughter to achieve. In single parent language, we call it the single mom hustle. I then met a special person who truly inspired me. Her name was Laura Graffman. When she met me, Laura said, "You are going to do great things one day." That was profound. She didn't really know me at all, but she said that to me, and it inspired me to do more. Then during an interview at Arizona Science Center, I met another incredible leader, my predecessor and my mentor, Sheila Grinnell. On my first interview, she asked me where I saw myself in 5 years, and I respectfully said, "Your job." We shook hands, and the rest is history. There is a long list of men and women who have provided strong relationships and mentorship to me on my journey to realize my dreams. I'm now committed to doing the same through service as a mentor for others, serving on nonprofit boards and in other leadership roles. I strive to help others in the same way I benefited. In preparing my thoughts today, I question if I wanted to highlight the adversity and racism I encountered through my life. And I realize that this Athena moment is the perfect time for reflection and for stating the obvious. Adversity and racism are barriers that we can and we must overcome. If we are kind, empathetic, bold, work together, as I have learned from so many of the leaders in this community, we give back tenfold, as I learned from my mom, and we are fearless and never give up, as I learned from my dad. What drove me as a little girl is what drives me today. And as an Athena, you're at war to make sure the good will happen. She was a fierce warrior. We will make good for this world and for women if we heed the lessons learned, in my case, from my parents and mentors along the way. But I also have to take a proud mother moment to share that my daughter, Kristen, has matured into an accomplished, compassionate, individual spouse and parent. She is my Athena. Like the Phoenix and the Athena, we all rise toward the good, and we can always do better. I'm truly humbled and moved by this incredible honor as an Athena recipient. A big thank you to Tammy McLeod for nominating me and believing in me, and to my incredible Athena mentor, Rebecca Clyde. You both inspire me. I would also like to thank the Greater Phoenix Chamber of Commerce for creating this reflective, incredible, and impactful program. I'm so blessed and fortunate to be among an extraordinary group of women who are past, current nominees, finalists, and recipients. You are my sheroes. It is humbling to be a part of the fearless fellowship of strong women, leaders who are Athenas. I would also like to thank my husband, Matt, my sister, Sarah, my brother, William, my two aunties, who've actually stepped in to be my mom. They're a little bit too much, but I love you, aunties. And I have also been wonderfully blessed to add to my family, my stepdaughter, Tatiana, who is an Athena. She's going to be a growing Athena. And my son-in-law, Ben. They keep me in check every day. Family is everything. And a big thank you to Phoenix. What a generous and amazing community Phoenix has been to me. I stand on the shoulders of all the previous Athenas, my amazing board members at Arizona Science Center, my unparalleled team at Arizona Science Center, and all the organizations and colleagues I have been privileged and proud to partner with and support. I take a piece of you with me in my heart and on my journey every day. And I thank you for this profound gift that you have given to me. Thank you.